Morning guys, well we are on day 24 and we're gonna do a trip which is something I've been wanting to do for quite some time because I've always been interested in an area on the map. I'll show you now that I don't know, very few people even mention it, very few people have said that they've traveled through it or anything like that, but we're gonna do it tomorrow, which will be then day 25. And yeah, let's go to the map and I'll show you what we propose doing with regards to where we're going to go. Now, right there you will see Verloors Drift. That's where we are currently. Now what we're going to do is we're going to come down here, we're going to take this gravel road here, we're going to come straight through to the N14 and we're going to go all the way up here to Kakamas. Now what we're going to do there, it'll be a Sunday, so what we're going to do there is we're going to do as much shopping as we can at the local supermarket, etc. And then when we've finished on day 25, we will then go to that gravel road there which goes up to Lutzpitz, up through to the N10. It will cross the N10, and folks, this is the area I'm speaking of. It's a vast area, but nobody can tell you anything about it. Now we propose to go up over this and carry on up here. Now there's a ridiculous place over here called Nunipitz, and then you get to a place called Lobos City up there somewhere, and then you can take, from what I can see, a track which goes up and then comes down on the southern boundary of the Transfrontier Park, and we'll probably end up at a place called Ashkam, which we've heard a lot about. So yeah, those are the proposed journey that we want to take. And what we're going to do then is, as we go along tomorrow, keep you in touch, take shots, so we can see what is actually on offer in that part of the world. So yeah, stick with us and see you later. Now how is this for young grasshoppers? This is what we go through on occasions on the main road. There are thousands of them, all little guys, and they are the ones which are making damage to this foliage and getting rammed up against the cars. Thousands upon thousands of them. And this is what I love about the Northern Cape. It is fantastic. I love this, not desolation, but this absolute remoteness of where you happen to be at any one time. It is beautiful. And we want to go to the Kalahari thereabouts, but we want to cross over the N10. So I'm looking and thinking, alrighty, then we must go left. This is a debatable point because we can also go right towards Uppington, which we don't want. So we're going to have to just have a look at the map because the GPS it's doing its job, but it's not telling us these sort of things. station, the full extent of Nunipits. Okay guys, well at the end of our day's travel, we've ended up at a place here, you can probably see it behind me, where we're going to stay the night. It's a very rustic and a very nice looking and well kept camp. We won't be using their tent, we'll put up our pop-up tent. But wow, what a unusual sight, and this is right on the border with Namibia. It's a place called Randfontein, and they are very obliging. They say, no, we can use our tent. They're not using their tents. Yeah, and across there is Namibia, all the way around, and then we're back into South Africa over there. And that is what they call the Randfontein, that area. And that is Swambo over there. And there she waves now. So we're going to be putting our tent up. These they use for people who don't have necessarily tents, but it's quite a little oasis. Very rustic and very nicely made up. Very nice. That guy. Something I do like is the way they've done the surrounding fence for privacy purposes. It's very nice. It goes all the way around. Each sort of camp area, as it were, is got its own little fencing around, its own little off-duck for shade, because there is really nothing here in the way of shade. But it's beautiful. It really looks someplace where you can kick back, chill out. So we're going to get the deck chairs out, we're going to get our little pop-up tent out, and we're going to spend overnight here. We'll see you later. I mean, what a quaint place is this, eh? Look at this place. It's amazing. It's beautiful, man. Huh? Look at this. This is a set of 4 tents, all made by Tent Co. This is beautiful, man. Huh? Look at this. Obviously, like for a family group or something. And yeah, you've got a single one, similar to the unit we've got. But this is a single one. You haven't got your own tent? Oh, well, park off. I've got this for you. Your own place, your own braai area. Fantastic. Lovely atmosphere. And this is inside the reception area, and what a magic place. I mean, look how beautifully this is done. Absolutely marvelous. Look at this. Huh? Look at that communal braai area if you're having a party or whatever it is. One of my favorite items is a map, of course. And to let you know where we are. We are exactly there. I believe. Yeah, exactly there. And we're going to be coming across there like that. And we're going to be coming down to here and going to Ashkamp. This is a look inside the office area where you come in and book in, and at the reception they would see you right here, sort everything out for you. I mean, how great is this? Look how it's been appointed. It's so rustic. It's so, it's just magic. And it's all included into the Northern Cape. What do they call it? The Red Dune route. And I just had to take this because, yeah, I mean, it looks so much like my vehicle, but it isn't. But what a marvelous looking vehicle. What is it? It's a Land Rover, by Jove. A Land Rover. Marvelous stuff. Now, if anybody knows what this is, it's the original Primus stove. Now, when I was a kid, this is all we used whenever outdoors, even in our house, until my mom got a Dover, or not even a Dover stove. It was a paraffin powered stove. But this is the original one here. You would put methylated spirits in there after pumping it here to get the pressure up. You'd put the spirits in there, you'd put a match in there, and you would preheat these tubes. And then once they were preheated, you would pump it up, and the paraffin that is in this tank would ignite, and you would have a Primus effect on top here.
So folks, this is now what is called the Kalahari Information Center in Tented Camp. It is absolutely magic. You've seen some of the pictures we've taken already, the videos, and although there is no green lawns or anything like that, it is a fabulously laid out place. It is really, I think it's probably one of the best rustic camps I have been to in South Africa. It is, well, it's perfect for me. It's what I grew up with. You can see this fence behind me here, how it's done. All right, I'm used to it being made of acacia thorn, but the principle, it is absolutely magic. Which brings us to a close on this day, which is day 25, and we're going to chill out now with a cold one and some beverage for the Memsahib, because I'm trying to keep her on water. So we will see you again tomorrow. We're going to chill out now and just enjoy. It is quite cool actually, and we hear the thunder going on in the background, and that there is one of their business cards, which I don't know if it will show up very well for you, but that is it there. It is a fantastic place on the border with Namibia, and we didn't even expect it, because this part of the world, I last saw it on, I believe it was Voetspore on their 20th anniversary series, and we came up, and I've always wanted to do this since 1988, and finally I'm here, because everybody goes the tourist route. Nobody comes through the back line, through past next to the border. There are numerous pans. In fact, there's one pan here where all the petrol heads and these maniacs who go crazy for speed, there's actually a pan not far from here, which regularly they used to meet there, and the one land speed record is actually held on just that pan by some guy. I can't remember the name now. I did read it just now when I was looking at the info board. But guys, this is if ever this border opens again, this place must hum. But right now, I can see how they've survived, I don't know. Because there's nothing moving between the borders. It is an insignificant border post actually. But if this border opens and there's another free movement of people and so on, this place must make a pact, because it demands a good patronage. It is clean. The people are super kind. They are, I mean, it's, I don't know what else to say. It's just a fantastic campsite. It is rustic. It is perfect. See you tomorrow. Day 26. Yep, day 26.